Hey guys, Coach Tyler here, owner and head coach of Momentum Throws. I am doing a video analysis with one of my young throwers. Her name is Gracie. She is in the 8th grade. This is going to be her second season throwing with me. Her first fall training session. We just started throwing back in March, April, so she's pretty brand new to the sport. Her first season ended pretty well. I was pleased. I was pleased with everything that we got accomplished. This year is definitely about growth and adding some dynamic movement and some other things to her throw. So I'm super excited. So we are starting the rotational shot put. I believe that she is going to be able to do the rotational shot put really well. She seems to be really comfortable with it in comparison to the glide. So I'm super excited to get her process started. So I'm gonna play this video 2 times through full speed, just so we can take a look at it, point some things out, and see where we can improve and go from there. I will also note, just like the other videos, this is her first day rotating. This is our 3rd or 4th session so far this fall, our 2nd week. So the one thing about younger throwers is sometimes they can be naturals in terms of just understanding their body. If they've played a lot of sports, volleyball, basketball, football, have done track before, wrestling, boxing, then they have a pretty good idea of what their body is doing. But some throwers don't. Some athletes in general don't start playing sports until they get to their middle school and high school years. So it takes a little bit of time for them to start learning what to do with their bodies and how to maneuver and whatnot. And when you're going into the rotational shot put, you definitely want to have a good awareness. So this is her first day doing the rotational shot put, and I am super pleased with her coachability and what I saw. She is doing some really good things and some things that we definitely need to improve on. So I have her starting in this kind of loaded position. You can't really see it from this angle, but her left arm does seem to be bent. I would like that left arm to be longer and more out in that direction, and have a little bit more weight over her right leg. Her center of mass needs to be somewhere here as opposed to it being there, just so we can establish the rotational foot. But she does a good job of kind of pushing and getting full momentum off that left. Now, the next thing I'm going to add is to start her rotation, she pops straight up. Her hips start here. Oh, that's below her hips. I want to do it right. Here. As you can see, they obviously go way above. We have to keep her hips level. We need to keep her hips level and on the same plane, right? So we need to keep her left arm longer like it is here and keep her hips lower and keep the center of mass over the right leg, all right? The next thing that I noticed also is when she's in the power position, her left leg is awesome. Left arm is pretty good. It could be up a little bit higher. Right elbow can be up a tad bit higher as well. But the most glaring thing that I see is that right foot is not turned. We lay in the power position. Her knee is facing backwards. And again, we're still learning our bodies. We're still learning how to maneuver and rotate. But that's something that if we had started with a little more weight on the right, I think it would have made the rotation of the foot a little bit easier. With a longer left arm, I think that would have made the position of her upper body be in a little bit better position. And then with the weight being on her right, being able to turn and rotate, that would have allowed her to get her hips into the throw. But I like this, the extension from the toes, called triple extension, the push all the way through, contact of the ball, follow through, reach over that toe board. Well, we are good. It's like 6 to 8 inches away from the toe board. That's a common thing for young throwers. I'm afraid of hitting that toe board. Sometimes it's mental, sometimes it's technique, and we'll get into that as we improve. But I think we start with those things. What I do like about this throw is everything seems to be synced up pretty good. Left arm and hips helps you rotate. You're pushing, the elbow is behind the shot put, is getting extension off the fingers, flipping the hand through. I just generally like how she went after this throw. Sometimes you have younger throwers who don't always, give that good kind of effort and pop and juice into the throw. So I think that was a positive that we can pull from this as well. And we start getting her shoulders, her arms longer, her hips to stay level, her weight distribution in the right place, getting her chest up. She's gonna start bombing that 4K shot put. Now she's in 8th grade. And the school she goes to, she's gonna have to do the 4K shot put. But next summer when we go into our track season, she will be throwing the 6 pounds. I think that will really make a huge difference in her distances. Obviously, it's 2 pounds heavier, 2.8 pounds heavier, but we'll also give her a good confidence, and then training with the 4K is going to help her get stronger throughout the year. So, excellent drive, Gracie. Keep it up, and I am looking forward to our future sessions.